Meine Damen und Herren, welcome to the world of snow. I'm your host, Heinrich von Schleemann, and our program is taking place here in the San Francisco Peaks this week. Behind me you see a phenomenon known as snowplay. Due to the high cost of skiing in high-end resorts like Aspen, St. Moritz, and Stowe, what you have now is people going back to fundamental grassroots fun. The basic sledding, it's the building of the snowman or a snowwoman, or even less gender specific, a snow person, what have you, okay? Yeah, and so now we have, oh yeah, it's going very quickly there, very nice. Now someone in our program asked me, who was the first person to ski? And we had to do some research on that one, and as it turned out, it wasn't a skier, it was ein snowboarder. And his name was Xerxes, and he lived in Egypt in 4020 BC. He was a student of the priesthood at the Great Temple at Giza. And Xerxes was ahead of his time. He took his papyrus papers and he folded them multiple times to create a snowboard. And on January in 4021, after a few inches of snow, he boarded down the north side of the Great Pyramid at Giza. Of course, the temple priests weren't too happy with Xerxes, so they had him entombed alive at the bottom of the pyramid. His fellow students were horrified, but they put up an inscription that bears his name, and it reads, the Egyptian hieroglyphics reads, Xerxes, you rock. Or is it, yeah, oh yeah, Xerxes, you're the rock. But I hope that, I had a viewer call in, so I hope that answered the question. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the second part of our program, which will be the instruction, where we learn how to do the Ultra-Plow, a very great technique that will keep you safe on the slopes, even in the most radical conditions. Okay, let's go to a commercial. Maybe not, who cares? Hello, meine Damen und Herren. This is Schleemann, and we're ready for the instructional part of our program. Most of you are familiar with the basic wedge or snowplow. Very stable position, and it's fundamental to getting yourself down a hill in one piece. The basic position is the shoulders over the knees and feet, and low body position, and the hands up like riding the bicycle, yeah? Now, there are times when the snowplow just isn't enough and can't cut it. Then, oh, excuse me. I smoke. Then we must turn to something more radical, and that would be the Ultra-Plow. The way one is able to maneuver into the Ultra-Plow is to take the dominant leg or your strongest leg, whichever one that might be, and place it perpendicular to the fall line and set the edge viciously and put on pressure. We will now go to the slopes where we will attempt to do the Ultra-Plow. As promised, I have brought you to some steep and radical terrain to test the Ultra-Plow in the most difficult of conditions. The inability to stop here will leave me crashing into the porta potties no doubt at the end of the parking lot, or maybe an SUV, I'm not sure. In any case, you will get a skier's eye view of the Ultra-Plow as it functions in potholed and icy conditions, I see, with some volcanic rock to boot. Okay, now what we do is we put the Ultra-Plow into position, yeah, perpendicular to the slope, yeah, okay, yeah, now with the ski position we begin to tip down. I will put extreme weight on the lead ski, which is my right, careful not to cross the tips, and then we will go down over the difficult terrain, und ja, die Ultra-Plow, was, ich kann nicht aushalten, die Schweine, aus, bitte! Also verreck ich noch einmal. I think the Ultra-Plow held up quite well under these extreme and radical conditions here in the San Francisco peaks. Always difficult turning on volcanic rock, as they say. Yeah, maybe the snow base could be a little bit deeper. You know, I'll get the backs right next time. In any case, to summarize, the Ultra-Plow, you set with the dominant leg, ski perpendicular to the fall line, and a lot of edge pressure. Okay. Next week we'll be working on the double pole stop. Okay. So, meine Damen und Herren, alles Gute und bis nächstes Mal. Wiedersehen. Okay. Scheiße.